one fall. Introducing first from Orlando, Florida, Brittany!
Ah, she's smoking, huh? Brittany comes out for action here on Xplosion. I'll tell you what, last week we brought you an X Division title match. This week we're coming back with the TNA Knockouts. Great stuff here on Xplosion.
Special treat for all our Xplosion viewers. The newest of the Knockouts, Brittany, let's just say, she's going to have her hands full. Very experienced opponent this week. Xplosion exclusive matchup. Love it.
And her opponent from Minneapolis, Minnesota, ODB!
There in the last couple weeks on Xplosion here, we have seen both these knockouts on the spin cycle. Very memorable appearances by both Brittany,
to say the least.
The leg wrestling winner, and of course ODB, who threw water in Spud's face, which everybody enjoyed 2 weeks ago on the spin cycle.
You sure it was water?
I think it was.
Really? That's a first.
Yeah, right?
Because when it comes to liquids and ODB, the last thing that you would associate with is water.
Well, it wasn't whatever's in that flask, I guarantee you that. But ODB comes to the ring, knockouts action, and here we go as TNA Knockouts on Xplosion. Get ready. Our first time to see Brittany in the ring here on Xplosion. Looking forward to that. Of course, we have seen ODB many a time. Always up for a fight, always up for a brawl. Let's see what happens as these two knockouts lock horns for the first time on Xplosion.
And how about ODB in terms of family success as of late? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Certainly. World Heavyweight Champion.
It's in the family.
It's in the family. And you can bet there may be some pressure now. ODB might be feeling a little inkling to get some championship gold of her own.
I think so. I don't think there's any question about that. ODB has been there before. She has held the Knockouts Championship in the past. And now the bar's been raised because her husband, Eric Young, he has the World Heavyweight Championship for the very first time.
And what a victory it was for EY. What a night it was. What a surprise it was for not only the fans watching in attendance here, but around the world as Eric Young becomes the World Heavyweight Champion. What a 10-year plus journey for EY to that World Heavyweight title here in Impact Wrestling. And now ODB, shoulder block, takes down Brittany. What a journey ODB has had here in Impact Wrestling.
Well, that's true. Right from the start, she's been with this organization for years and years. But from the start of her career in TNA, she's been just a little bit different when it comes to the knockouts in action. Different style, different offense, what she brings to the ring. And you're going to see a more physical style from ODB than from Brittany in this match.
Well, when you're in the ring with ODB, you better be ready for a fight. And Brittany so far showing some great offense. And against ODB now, look at this. From the top, takes her down with an arm drag. And certainly what we have seen from Brittany so far in command of this matchup against ODB. And it will continue when we return on Xplosion. Crowd split 50-50 on this one. It is ODB, it is Brittany. Xplosion exclusive action continues here. And Mike, during the break, it was back and forth action. Both ladies very evenly matched thus far.
The one difference, yeah, they're evenly matched physically, no question about that, but the weight edge that ODB has, as well as the experience advantage at the same time. And I think those factors could be huge in terms of deciding this matchup. During the break, Brittany, the nice series, a nice flurry of offense, and there saw the ability to avoid the contact in the corner.
Had that well scouted. And now Brittany showing a little bit more of an aggressive side as things are going up a level. Obviously on the physicality between these two knockouts, ODB and Brittany. And look at that, a headbutt.
Wow. Boy, just blew my theory about how ODB was going to bring the physicality, right?
Just like that. Look at that handspring elbow from Brittany. All kinds of momentum. That handspring brings you so much momentum going in the corner. Now a 2 count does not connect with the 3. But certainly very close and very, very impressive so far from Brittany.
How about that move? Out of the Lucha Libre playbook, the Magistral Cradle enabled her to get a pin attempt on ODB.
That time ODB had it scouted. Got out of the way just in time now. Brittany able to get out of that.
You know, we talked about the experience advantage that ODB has in this match, yet at the same time, if you recall, the personality profile that we saw on Brittany early in her TNA run. Oh, man, she talked about growing up around the wrestling business, fact that she's a second-generation wrestler, that her father competed in the St. Louis, Missouri area, and now she's trying to pick up where that family was so familiar with professional wrestling, and I think that gives her an advantage, the fact that she has that experience.
Well, definitely in her blood versus what's in ODB's blood, which is probably related to that flash. No question about it. Now, look at this. Great head scissors.
Wow.
Takedown goes ODB, and Brittany in control. And this Xplosion exclusive matchup, the question is, can she capitalize on the momentum?
Yeah, at this point, ODB dazed. Let's see if she can put her away right here. No, just two.
And you certainly have to be wondering what Knockouts champion Madison Rayne is thinking at this point. Certainly the Knockouts division heating up. We've seen the return of the beautiful people. And nothing beautiful about that kick.
Wow.
Right to Brittany.
That's the power game we anticipated. Well, you're right. Beautiful people making their mark. The fact that Angelina Love is now the #1 contender to Madison Rayne, and both of them 5-time knockout champions. Watch that fall-away slam.
And that's that power, that's that strength we've seen from ODB. She caught Brittany midair and was able to turn it around in her favor, and now looks to have complete control. Brittany down on the ground. Here's a cover. And a 2 count from ODB.
And ODB right back on the offense. Absolutely no let up here. ODB senses that this may be the time to put Brittany away. That could be another step in doing exactly that.
Wow. Went for it earlier in the match. Brittany had the sense of mind to get out, but now certainly got all she wanted out of that and more. And a 2 count from ODB on Brittany now into the corner. ODB comes in full speed, does not connect, and now Brittany left boot to the midsection.
Yeah, gonna try and take her over, and does with the snap. Caught her with the suplex. Let's see what she decides to follow up with for the next move here.
Ooh, wow, does not connect. Tried to use that momentum one more time in her favor. We saw it earlier in the match, but this time ODB had it scouted, and now Brittany looks like she's in a tough spot. Oh, right down from ODB. And a cover. 1, 2, and 3.
Your winner, ODB!
What a victory. ODB victorious this week on Xplosion over Brittany. Yet to come on this edition of Xplosion. Get ready. Spin cycle.